What is up, everybody? Welcome to a normal episode of Frenemy Fire, which has been a while since any of that happened. Me and Aaron have just been busy. Life's been wild. I got married. I don't know if you could tell that. So that took up a lot of time. There's just been a lot of, personal shit, and our normal recording day has been affected by it. But we're back on track. And actually, with that time away... One, I hope you like the Evergreen episodes we put out. I didn't think we'd have to pump two of them out. But in addition to that, we also thought of new ideas to make this a little more of an interactive podcast. We have a thing, I think we're just going to call it the Fight for All, which is a dumb name. And me and Aaron are going to see how good we know video games. And we're going to start, guessing to see if games coming out, see how good we are, seeing how good they'll be. I don't know what words I'm trying to use. Don't worry about it. Look, we got to go over a lot of stuff. All those conferences we missed. We talk about them. There's been a lot of stuff that happened. But before we get into any of that, we do have to thank all of our patrons. OneUpJohn from twitch.tv/OneUpJohn, youtube.com/OneUpJohn. I don't think we plug his YouTube enough. He plugs mine all the time, and I don't even use it. Smack It Down podcast. Thank you, Viva La JD, for your patronage. You are the best. Christopher Sullivan, you are my man at the top tier level, along with Matt Bleckinger, the champions of this podcast. Some would say, and J.R. Judy, thank you for your patronage. All you guys are great. Thank you for supporting the show, and let's get started, why don't we,
We're gonna be here till 1 in the morning.
We're not going to be here till 1 in the morning. I refuse to be here till 1 in the morning. I've been up since 4, and work pissed me off to no end today. So
You've been up since 4? Bro, I didn't go to bed until 5.
Well, we could have said hi to each other, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna start with my rant of work today, okay?
Oh, did you start recording?
Yeah, I did. So here's the deal.
Oh, okay.
What's
up,
up,
me, baby?
What's a fucking video if I don't start bullshitting, right? So here's the deal.
Yeah, dude, we need your anger, because your anger sustains me. I love when the salt coming from your tears, it keeps me just ready to go. Ooh, yeah!
Oh, that's weird. You're too erect about that. So here's the deal. At work, right? Right now we're putting up these solar panels, okay?
Okay.
There's 4 of us, and there's 2 guys throwing the panels on these steel racks, and there's 2 guys nutting and bolting underneath. Let's secure them in. Got it?
Love nutting.
Love nothing. And they told us if we put up 250 of these panels a day, we can go home early. Right? No.
Rules change, baby.
Well, here's the thing. We average about 180 a day. So we were like, no fucking way that's going to happen. Our foreman's just like, look, that's what they told me. You can go home. Now, they didn't specify it had to be nutted and bolted, right? They just said get 250 of them up. Okay, no problem. So Tuesday didn't happen. Because not going to happen. Wednesday, they put us in a new part of this hill. It's all on flat land. All the racks are at eye level, so we don't have to be on our tippy toes, right? There's 3 guys behind us nutting and bolting today. 250 up, no problem. No. Now that there's 1 more guy of you, the number goes up.
Oh, of course.
Oh, fuck us, right? Okay, no problem. So, quotas at work are bullshit, right? So then we get to today. We're already pissed off from yesterday. And we're putting all the panels up, and our boss is like, all right, here's the deal. I need this section done. And I don't care how you guys do them, just get the section done today. All right, no problem. So we put all the panels up, and we figure, all right, they're on the slope. So what we're going to do is we're going to at least bolt in the front ones on the front of the hill so they don't slide off and go down this cliff. He decides at 40 minutes before we go home, I need nut and bolts on all of them. We got to get the shit done. I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck this. We're done for the day. Fuck that, dude. The rules keep changing at this place. And me and my buddy Nick were like, we're fucking sick of this. Also, kid's a dumbass. Here's another thing that happened today. You know the gallon of milk challenge?
Yeah.
This motherfucker thinks that's not that hard. I could drink a gallon of milk in an hour. So one of the guys we're working with goes out to a deli, comes back to work, and gives him a gallon of milk. Mind you, it's 80 degrees on this hill. We're surrounded by steel. That milk's only going to get warmer. Kid's like, no problem. I got this shit. Only to think about the fact that he's lactose intolerant. And he has a very strict no pooping at work policy. He's like, I don't want to use a porta john. I'm not pooping there. I only poop at my house. So
I'm assuming he broke that policy.
I was like, did you consider the fact that you might have to poop after? He goes, absolutely not. He held it from 1 o'clock till when we left.
Wow.
And then
what an idiot.
He just texted me when he got home. He goes, there is so much poop. This is such a regret. So that was my work day.
Did he beat the challenge, though?
Oh, no. He got like 7/8 through that gallon of milk. He's like, so this is like, he chugged the first half of it. And he's like, this is easy. Like, it's going to suck later, but this is easy. So we put on shots by LMFAO. And he's like fucking doing his bro-ass fist pump. And the second he puts it down, he goes, nah, I'm feeling it now. Hold on. And he was immobile for the next like hour before he tapped out. He's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right, so that was my work day. How are you, Aaron?
I'm a guy. I exist. School is school. School is stressful.
Are we allowed to drink on YouTubes?
No, that's illegal.
Oh, shit. It's apple juice.
It's apple juice.
Yeah, my Bud Light Lime is apple juice.
We're going to jail.
Ah, damn it. Again.
Not again, Dad.
Damn it. Shit.
No, that's really it. School. I have no desire to do anything right now.
Cool.
So
Great.
that's kind of been my life the last week.
Aaron,
I can't sleep. I can't stay awake.
Why are you having such insomnia lately?
I don't know. Probably because I'm super stressed and want to jump off a cliff.
Have you tried just like
Jumping off a cliff?
No,
I tried, but Nitro won't let me.
Just like not doing that?
You see, there's a problem with that. I have a very active, shitty brain.
Yeah, okay, me too.
Stresses over everything.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Taking 6 classes when 2 of them have really rough teachers and other stuff is just not fun.
Okay. So that's not helping you then?
No, not at all. Super stressed. I literally have no desire to do anything. The only thing really keeping me doing anything is like I'm in Madden leagues. So about the only video games I've really been playing much lately is Madden, just because like I have something I have to do. I have deadlines for it.
Okay.
Otherwise, like I haven't played the Sword Art game. I turned it on once, not recently. I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima. I stopped playing Fire Emblem Fates because I was giving that a go.
Oh, you stopped completely?
Just right now, I just have no desire to play any of these games.
Jeez, Aaron.
Like, it's rough.
You need a hug,
Stop
buddy.
playing XCOM. No, I just need to not be stressed.
Yeah.
It's rough. Stress is rough, and I can't tell the difference between if I'm overstressed or is a depressive bout or anything. So, because depression's fun, kids.
I would imagine it's not.
It's not. It's not at all. But I can't tell. But I have no desire to do anything, and that's a symptom of both things. So I can't tell yet. But I'm just kind of here, figuring it out, getting what I need to get done at least.
Well, we fucking didn't podcast for 2 weeks. That probably didn't help you.
No, podcasts are fun. It also gives me something like I have to do, so like I'm scheduled to do it.
Yeah, well, that worked out so well.
Schedule keeps me going.
Listen, I had a nice fucking 1 hour stream last week because I was like, oh, Aaron's going to be here in a little bit. And I just said, fuck it, I'm going to stream something. And then, people showed up. So good job, Aaron.
See, I helped you out. You can stream at any time, and people love you, Kevy.
That
was weird. I'd never saying that again.
No, it's fine. People do that.
Kevy's the worst thing.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm actually kind of happy with my streamer right now. Like, I sometimes forget to make a Twitter post, and people show up. It's kind of nice, actually.
It's because you're a superstar.
That's definitely not.
Supers.
I actually lost a follower, so I disagree. So
why?
I don't know. Probably because I'm me. Like,
that's fair. You're a dick.
To be fair, I'm the worst.
You're literally the meanest person I know. You're never nice.
I get it. Sorry.
That's obviously a joke, people. Like, his is like the nicest streams ever.
It's mostly people making
John
fun of me.
and Static.
So.
They're like the nicest people ever when they're streaming.
They're all right. I guess I like them. One day I'll have friends that like me.
No, you won't.
Yeah, no.
I'm done lying to you. You're a bitch.
So that's all you've been playing is nothing?
Madden. Schoolwork. Madden. I've been playing 2 phone games because I hate myself.
What's up?
I've been playing WWE Supercard.
Do you like it, or are you just playing it?
I played it a long time ago and enjoyed it. It's fun. I like card games. which is the other one I'm playing is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I just like card games. I always
Is that
have
just
since I
is
was
it
young.
just like Yu-Gi-Oh? Or is it like some stupid weird thing?
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Spin-off. They actually made like real cards versions of it. It's speed dueling. Like the decks are smaller, less life points. It's literally supposed to be Yu-Gi-Oh! But faster. But it's also slower somehow because like real Yu-Gi-Oh! You can win in a turn, and this it actually is more like old school Yu-Gi-Oh! But like condensed down. It's really weird.
Why would you want to play one like a turn and I win?
Well, that's just because power creep, man. They don't know how to get rid of the power creep.
I don't even know what that means, but I believe you.
Basically, what it means is here's the strongest cards. They're at this level, right?
Okay.
If they don't release cards better than that, why would anyone buy them? So the next time they got to release something this strong, and then they got to do this strong. You do that for 25 years, you go from here to up here. So the game just gets so fast and hard, it's hard to bring it back down to where it's more level instead of being broken as shit. Does that kind of make sense?
Kind of?
Basically, because they need you to buy the merchandise to stay in business, they need to keep producing cards that are better than what's already out. So it makes the game faster and faster. So they need to figure out a way to bring it back and slow it down by either, which they've tried because they've changed rules and stuff, but like they just haven't figured it out yet. So
okay,
but yeah, that's what power creep is. It's in any type of like card game, online game. Magic and Pokemon get around it by like every so many months of new sets. That set they have two formats. They have a format that's like all the sets, and a format that's like just the modern stuff. So they don't have to release completely like overpowered stuff because after a few months, that stuff just goes into the old format, and the new format's just a small block of cards. So it's something that I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Will ever do. It's what separates them by not doing that. But like, it's a good way to get rid of the power creep, and it's why Magic has been around so long and doesn't have the same issues.
The card games I just can't follow because the rules keep changing. And I feel like the second I understand one, they immediately change everything, and I don't know. Like, it's a lot to keep up with, and like, if I get into it, like, how long is this series gonna last? Like,
yeah.
So it's a
I don't know. I've just always liked card games. Like I've liked those. There's an old phone game that used to be a computer game called Urban Rivals. That was a card game. Naruto and Bleach both had like online card games that were kind of cool. That were like strategy card games. I don't know. I just like stuff like that. It it's why I like the Kingdom Hearts card game. I just like games with cards. I don't know
fucking Kingdom Hearts. Am I right?
But yeah, no. So that's basically all I've been doing, and then I've been listening to a lot of baby metal again.
Yeah, I saw that you gave it a week off to see if you would. Was just the thing.
I was like, I need to know if it's just because like it's the one thing kind of giving me joy while I'm like stressed and unhappy, or if I'm really, really into it, because I know I liked it before, but I've never been this into it. And I have concluded that it is both. Look, it definitely is helping me being unhappy, but it definitely is also that amazing to me, and I love it.
Whatever works for you, but like, I don't get it.
Well, that's because you only listen to Nickelback and Creed, which are great bands. They did nothing wrong, but it's the only thing you listen to.
I jokingly, just because my friend's a giant Led Zeppelin fan, I jokingly said to him today that Nickelback did nothing wrong and they're better than Led Zeppelin, and he kicked my hard head down a cliff. So
you probably deserved it.
To be fair, absolutely. So there's that.
As much as I love Led Zeppelin, though, I do think they're kind of overrated.
I don't know. When people get really touchy about classic rock, because, you know, if it's old, it's good, and therefore can't be touched. So
true.
That's why people
Speaking
always
of old rock, AC/DC just came back.
Yeah, they've been back. I watched SmackDown, bro. They do the theme song. Like, big deal.
Yeah, but dude, like, there was a point where dude wasn't going to be able to perform at all ever again, and then he got cleared.
Who?
To be able to.
Who?
I believe it was the singer.
What happened? His voice get fucked up?
I don't know all the details. I'd have to look into it.
Okay. Well, I figured that was
still cool to see.
Meh, whatever. Yeah. What have I been playing?
Wow, what a surprise! Kev being a hater on something he doesn't care about.
No, I don't hate it. It's just like I didn't know they were gone.
Hater.
All right. Well, I'll go fuck myself.
You should.
Yeah, I get that. What have I been playing? So I tried Among Us yesterday because that's
I want to play it so bad.
Well,
you
so
fucking played it and didn't invite me.
No, so it was raining at work yesterday, so we were sitting in the trailers waiting for rain to clear up. So I was like, well, I guess this is a fucking time to try it because we're doing nothing else. I mean, like, games kind of go quick sometimes. Like, I saw the guy kill somebody, so that's him.
Yeah.
And when I got into it, like, the memes kind of outweigh the game. If that makes sense.
Were you playing with friends or were you playing with randos?
No, I was playing with randos, to be fair.
Dude, that's the point of the game is it's like a big party game. You get a whole group of people together. You get to, like, fuck with your friends. You can do fun things.
Right.
Like, that's the point. Playing with randos is stupid.
I understand that now. But, like, it's kind of fun. I almost want to buy it on Steam because...
I have it.
Yeah, I mean, how much was it?
$5.
Oh, it's only 5? I thought it was 20.
It was $5, dude.
Oh, I'm fucking getting it on Steam then. Okay, I'm gonna play PC.
That's
game.
why I'd rather play it on PC and
Okay.
just play with my friends, talk on Discord, and play it. I'll stream again if I can get a group of people to play Among Us.
Just stream again in general because we miss you.
I just haven't really had the desire to, when I do have the desire, I have shit ton of homework.
Stop.
Actually, this weekend's going to be the first time. I'm actually so caught up in my homework. I have a quiz and a test to take tomorrow and 2 music assignments over the weekend. That's it. And that blows my mind. This is the first weekend since school started that I have this much free time.
So are you going to fucking do it?
If I can get a group together for Among Us.
I don't know about Saturday, but maybe Friday.
Dude, I'd be so down. I just want to get a group together because I still haven't played the game because I refuse to play with randos.
It's honestly like, look, if you're going to try it with randos, but do it on your phone where it's free. If that makes sense.
I mean, I already bought the game, so it doesn't matter.
All right, well then fucking, I don't know, Aaron. I'm telling you I had a good time, but I think the memes outweigh the game right now. I'm not totally sold yet. Anyway, Dragon Quest 7.
You gotta play with your friends before you can decide. Have you finished 7 yet?
No. Anyway, moving on from that because I have nothing new to say.
It's been 3 weeks since the last time we've talked.
I think I honestly
you still haven't finished Dragon Quest.
So I haven't gotten to play it that much because the other game.
What are you doing? You act like you were freaking buying a house or getting married or something.
I don't know, Aaron.
What are you doing? You're not doing anything important.
Anyway, so that's nothing new. But I gotta be getting close to the end. I got the last character, so hopefully it's fucking soon.
Another 12 hours minimum.
Yeah, honestly. And nothing new really saying Dragon Quest. I haven't even gotten to play it that much. I was gifted a wedding gift by the best man, Static Arbiter. He is weak. He wasn't quite literally my best man because he lives in another state. But he is the best person. And he got me a little roguelike called Hades on the old Nintendo Switch.
Is it new? Because literally I had never heard of it. And then in a single day, you, Static, and 12 other people, including people that you don't even know in other parts of my life, were talking about it. And my mind was like, what is this fucking thing? I've never heard of it until today.
So I guess it was a Kickstarter game.
Okay, I watched you play. It looked fun. It's just not my type game.
Well, yeah. So I guess it was a Kickstarter game, but the problem is the Kickstarter, not a problem. The Kickstarter was actually successful and the game is good, which is a rarity. So
that's cool.
Yeah, there's that. It's a roguelike all based around Greek mythology. I forget the main character's name. Zagreus, we'll call him, because that's all I got.
I did see a bunch of that stuff. I saw a lot of, I know I saw Zeus.
Yeah. So it's all Greek mythology and
yeah. Which I'm cool with. I like that.
Yeah, you wanted to pretty much get out of Hades because Hades sucks. I don't know if you heard about it. It's like hell.
Guys, it's I was gonna say it's almost like hell or something.
Yeah, crazy, right? So you want to get out of Hades, and you're kind of just doing your roguelike runs like Dead Cells or Rogue Legacy, and you go through the same things, get permanent upgrades to get out of it. And honestly, that game's really fucking fun. I love cell shading and I love roguelikes. You put those two things together.
I would say the art style was really cool. I like the way, and the view, isometric. It's kind of different for those type games. Yeah.
Yeah. Normally I'm not into isometric games, but when they're modern games, we have controllers for humans. They're fine, but
controllers for humans.
Well, when you're playing an isometric game on NES, who the fuck is asking for that?
My cat, obviously not a human.
Well, okay, so you got me there. But it's a cool little game. I've gotten through 3 of the 4 stages. I think there's 4. You get a sword, Captain America style shield, a spear that like has some range. But why the fuck bother when there's literally a machine gun? That's the last weapon you unlock. I'm like,
is there really?
I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, sword, shield, gauntlets, a bow, and I'm like, there's a fucking gun. Why would I not use the gun? Like normally I'm a guy that likes melee weapons, but I'm like, I can keep my distance, and it's a fucking gun. Instead, it's like, no. The bow's the best thing. So I'm like, okay, so the bow has some range, but I have to go. There's the spot to hit. There's the spot to hit. But I can literally just go gun. Like, why the fuck would I do anything else? And honestly, the gun's gotten me the farthest, so I'm gonna keep doing that when I play. Kind of seems silly.
Didn't Static beat the game? Wouldn't he know best?
But what does he know? You know, he's got his beaver hair.
Static beating games.
Yeah, you're right. Static doesn't beat games.
Don't make fun of beaver hair. That's generally what I have.
You have a hood on, so who knows what you got going on under there.
I haven't showered today, so that's why I have the hood on.
You know what I didn't do? I bet I didn't take my... I didn't take my delay off, so that's going to be fun.
What a sparkling forkle.
I'll never remember. Don't worry about it. So the audio is going to be off for a bit in the video. But anyway, don't worry
about it. Hey, guys, guess what? Kevin's an idiot.
So there's that.
Did you miss me, friend?
Not even a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I was hoping we'd just cancel this whole thing. We had a good 10-episode run. Just fuck it. Let's get out of here.
All right. See you later.
What else have I played? Fuck. No, I'm starting Ni no Kuni tomorrow whenever I get the stream.
Oh, I did play a little bit of that. Good call.
Oh, you actually played the game? In our game club? You fucking actually participated? Wow, great.
Yeah, I've started it.
How do you like
I literally that weekend bought it. It's eh.
Oh, that's right. That's what you were saying.
I'm not very far. I know I'm still early. I just got my first Pokemon in it.
Mm-hmm. Familiars, sir.
Yeah. The combat's weird. I'm having trouble with it. Like,
I was watching
the first enemies, I've almost died a couple times trying to like play around and see if there's like strategies with it, but it's basically right now just like run up and hit them and hope they die before you die.
Is it like Kingdom Hearts battling? It's kind of what it looks like.
No, because it's like, so like you run around in a circle, like there's like a circle area and you run around in that. And if you're farther away from your enemies, their attacks miss. But like they still have commands like old Final Fantasies where like when you choose attack, you could like run up to them and it just like auto attacks every so often. Like it's weird.
It sounds like Knights of the Old Republic.
It's not like Knights of the Old Republic. It's not at all like that. Like it might be like a more modern version of that, but like it's not that.
I wonder if it's more like Tales then.
From what you've explained, it kind of is, except for like I haven't seen the strategy in this because I don't like the fact that you can't control you and the familiar. Like you have to choose one or the other. You can't do both.
So in Tales, that's how it is. You only control the main character, and you kind of let your other characters do whatever.
Except, like I get that would be fine, but if you decide to choose the familiar, your dude doesn't fight. If you choose your dude, the familiar isn't in the battlefield.
Oh, so you have to
only
pick
have one of the two. Yeah.
And then you just are stuck with it for the battle.
Yeah, and I got into a battle with like 3 enemies, and I had one person. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Interesting. Okay.
There was a gap between the battle tutorial and when I started actually playing again, like a 4 or 5 day gap. So I might be missing something.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, but like, so far the combat's been eh. There might be intricacies I just don't know yet. I'm still early. The story's been solid. The story's been the best part for me, even though it's been very simple and kind of like jarring. Okay. I don't like the voice acting. I think it's very late 90s, early 2000s voice acted.
Cool. That's fun.
What?
That sounds shitty. I'm in.
Like, it's just like, it literally feels like, and I'm not going to say that the voice acting itself is bad, but it literally feels like the character stands there, delivers a line, and then there's like an awkward 3-second pause, and then someone answers him. Like, it could just be the way it was engineered, and it's just poor conversation because of that. But it's really weird and jarring, and I don't like it. Because, like, it doesn't feel like they're having conversations. It literally feels like 2 separate people talking about the same thing in different areas. It's just a weird disconnect, and, like, obviously I'm not, like, a voiceover expert or anything, but, like, someone getting into it and doing it a little bit, like, it just really bothers me. So,
all right.
Overall, right now, I have it at, like, a C. Because I'm like, eh. but I do see potential in it. I'm not going to say like it is a bad game. I see potential in it. It's just right now this early, it just feels eh.
Well, so this is one of those games I always talk about where people talk more about the art style than the gameplay. And every time somebody talks about Ni no Kuni, the first thing that goes, the art by Studio Ghibli is so good. And I'm like, yeah, but how's the gameplay?
Okay, what about the game?
Yeah, so it's one of those. So it scares me a little bit. And then I feel like I'm going to be the one that's like, I don't like it. Everyone's going to be like, oh, but it's Studio Ghibli.
You just got to get 8 hours in.
Well, so that's one thing I saw is I love my friend Corey to death, but he's like, oh no, it took like 10 hours to get started. I'm like, fucking absolutely not. Like
that's like the biggest problem with Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, I'm not. If it takes me,
we know how everyone feels about 13. The only reason people care about this is because the art was by Ghibli.
Right. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Obviously, I'm gonna see how it goes, but anything's possible, right?
Yeah, literally every time. I've played 4 times now, and every time I lose interest within an hour.
Of Final Fantasy 14?
No, Nino.
Oh yeah,
Nino.
If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not gonna tell you how to live.
I want to try to get through to like a little bit and get to like the actual game, but I still feel like I'm in like tutorial mode, and it's just eh.
Like I mean, I made it through Persona 4, and I ended up finding a game I love. You know.
That's why I'm trying, because I probably would have had the same issue if I didn't start with 5.
Yeah. So I think that's everything I've been playing that's worth talking about. Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to something we announced like 4 weeks ago and then haven't done because we haven't had an episode.
Is it
Death Battle gimmick?
Boobs.
We don't have a name for.
It's fight to unconsciousness.
Fight for all.
The fight for all. I like the fight for all. All right, the fight for all it is.
There we go. We're doing it live.
All right, fine. The fight for all, which is now the name. It's a dumb idea.
With it.
Listen, I had 2 dumb ideas that we're going to throw at you guys' faces, and it's a thing we're going to do. So, Aaron.
Yeah, I love the death battle idea. Like, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of like the actual like death battles they do on YouTube.
Not even once.
Stuff like that. Shut up. I know you have.
Sorry, sir. Won't happen again.
But it's going to be kind of similar, but not really at all, because we're not nearly going in its depth. It's basically just going to be our opinions, and basically,
which is a fact, essentially.
Yeah, especially mine.
Okay.
But when we put the episode up, we're going to put a new poll of 2 random people. It could be characters from a game, movie, TV show, real people we know, and we want you guys to tell us on the poll who you think would win in a fight, and then we're going to talk about the results, and then we're going to talk about it and give our opinions. And of course, for the first one,
this is bullshit, by the way, because I was fucking
Aaron
winning.
Versus Kevin.
No, I was winning, and I don't know what the fuck happened, and I swear you made fake accounts. This is bullshit.
I really didn't, though. I'm too lazy, dude. Let's be real.
You know what? You got a good point there. Sorry.
I said it, but then I'm like, I'm too lazy to do this shit.
Okay, then.
I was actually really surprised that I won, even though, like, you dumbasses, I've beaten Kevin 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, but, like, are we talking about now or then? Because, like, back then you kicked my ass. Now I will fucking take you for a ride.
I mean, if we're doing, like, jiu-jitsu, but if we're doing, like, a fight to the death, bro, I don't know.
I mean, then I'm doing jiu-jitsu, so, like, did we actually get the numbers, by the way, on this? Let me go get the poll up. I don't even know where it is in our...
Yeah, it's probably back a ways. You can go look for it, but...
I've been making a bunch of asshole-ish posts on our Twitter account. I don't know if you liked my...
I like and tweet them a lot, retweet them.
Do you like the meme I made?
I didn't see that one.
About the Bethesda one?
Oh, I tweeted that. Yeah, I like that.
So video games are cool as hell, man.
Yeah, the one that Billiam made? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Absolutely. Billiam made it. Why would Billiam make it? Actually, we had 2 polls. But first, before we get to the death battle, we did ask people what they...
Fight for all.
The fight for all. Excuse me. We asked people what they pre-ordered between the PS5 and Xbox S/S and a chicken parm sandwich. No idea why the fuck this poll blew up, but we got like 123 votes on it, and chicken parm sandwich is the winner. Don't fucking know why.
Chicken parm for the win. I voted for chicken parm.
I mean, I did too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why that poll blew up. I just checked it at break at work. I was like, why does this have 100 votes? This is weird.
That's funny.
So, we had our death battle, and it was Aaron with 50... Shit! Fight for all. And Aaron was 57.1, and I was a 42.9. Y'all suck.
How many votes? How many votes? I should say at the bottom how many
14.
votes. Good call, guys.
Fuck y'all.
So I probably won 8-7.
Oh my god, this is dumb as shit.
8-6.
I'm not a math teacher. Look, y'all suck. Listen, Aaron has beaten me in wrestling. We've said this before, but you know what? I got better and better every time. And I was ready. I was ready to beat Aaron the next time, and I bet I could have done it.
I bet you couldn't have.
I bet you I would have gotten you by points. I wouldn't have pinned you.
As out of shape as I am now, you wouldn't pin me in a wrestling
No,
match.
but I'll choke the shit out of you instead. I'll break your arm. It's way easier.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say I would.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say I
I'm
would.
pretty good at defending that shit.
I'm a fucking.
I'm not gonna tap you out, but I'm pretty good at defending that shit.
So here's the deal, guys. Whenever I don't care if you leave it an Apple review. I don't care if you hit us up on Twitter at Frenemy Fire. I don't care if you leave in a YouTube comment. Give us 2 random fucking things you want to see in a fight. Me and Aaron will talk shit about it. And we'll tell you who would win and why. And the answer is Mega Man. Don't be stupid.
Mega Man's a bitch, first off.
Oh, okay. Who would beat Mega Man? Huh?
Literally, my left butt cheek could beat Mega Man.
Okay, that's not even right, because he would beat your butt cheek, and then he'd have a power called poop. So.
Bro.
Give us...
This cord could beat Mega Man.
No, he cannot. He'd get cord power. He'd be like, oh, it's all tangled.
Oh, wait, Mega Man can't even leave my computer, because Mega Man's a bitch.
I don't like you. We aren't friends. So anyway, guys, give us your recommendations.
Anything. Give us ideas.
We'll shit talk it. We'll see where this goes.
We'll probably throw them together. There'll be less. This one's going to be shorter because, like, it's just me and him. So obviously, I'm going to say I'll win, and obviously, he's going to say he's going to win.
I could beat you next time. I'm standing by it.
I mean, he really can't, but you know, it's fine.
I hate you so much.
Especially seeing it's a fight for all, so it's a fight to the death. Like, I don't think Kev could beat me in a fight to the death.
I'm
too scrappy.
I do not like you.
I'm too scrappy. I'm always one step ahead. That's why I always beat Kev.
Fuck you.
He can't think ahead, and I'm always one step ahead.
Let's move on to things that are the news, because the news is important. Fuck Aaron.
Sounds like he quit, and I am the winner.
Keep flexing. Get back to the fucking gym, asshole. So anyway.
I've been working out like every day for like the last 2 months. Fight me.
I will. That's what we just talked about. Speaking of the things that aren't working out, hey, remember that time we tried to like play games through the cloud?
No. I've never done it because it's stupid.
You probably should. PlayStation Now, Google Stadia, everyone loves them. They have no haters whatsoever. It's a great time. I don't know. Did you even see this while we were gone, or did you hear anything about this before I put it up?
The Luna? No fucking clue.
So this actually hit me a couple days ago.
I saw it posted in one of the game groups we're both in, and I was like, that's stupid, and then moved on with my life.
That's kind of how I felt about it. But the more I heard about it, it's got some pretty interesting ideas. So Amazon's getting into the cloud-based gaming thing with Luna.
Idiots.
Well, so I thought idiots and moved on with my day like you did. Number one, that controller looks fairly familiar looking.
Yeah.
Kind
it
of
looks literally like a combination of an Xbox and the Switch Pro.
I would just say Switch Pro controller. I wouldn't even say the Xbox, but you know what?
Yeah.
You can go on with that.
That's fair.
So Google has the mindset when they make things that if it doesn't do what they want, they just drop it. Amazon does not do that. So I'm kind of interested in that.
To see how they push it?
Yeah, and apparently this thing is going to be integrated in with Twitch somehow. So my guess would be like anyone that has a Luna and is a Twitch streamer or has Twitch Prime, maybe they'll be like, hey, here's some games for free. Just go stream them, bro. Go nuts.
It's powered by NVIDIA.
It is powered by NVIDIA. So the one thing that I saw, I'm going to just read down this article because that's all the things I saw. Channel-based subscriptions, that kind of sounds interesting. So instead of like just Google, well, you're going to have to do like a whole monthly fee like for everything and then buy the game, which by the way is dumb. I never got my Steam did that. So you have to pay to play it and then pay to buy a game or rent a game.
That's called double dipping, baby. Get the money.
Yeah, great. So essentially it's going to have channels. So you can get like a Ubisoft channel, an EA channel, and that will kind of cover, from what I understand, your like flat price. That's kind of interesting. Oh no, I'm sorry, $5.99 per month. So then
Too expensive.
So you have to do that and buy a channel. I don't know how I feel about that actually.
Too expensive, too much money. I'll stick with my console where I pay one big price and I have it, and then I just buy games.
Well, you can also get 4K streaming for $9.99 per month, Aaron.
Oh, 4K on that monitor I have that's totally 4K.
Yeah, good. Great. It's also gonna.
Because every single person in this world has a 4K monitor.
Apparently, everyone does. Because I'm like one of the only people that are still cool at 1080p, and everyone's like, "Why aren't you getting a 4K TV?" And I was like, "Who the fuck's paying?"
Like, it's fucking stupid. There's literally no need. I hate everyone.
Side note: I'm really done with smart TVs. I just want a fucking TV. I don't want all the shit built into it. I know I sound like an old person, but I don't fucking want it.
Okay, Grandpa.
All right. Anyway. Luna's also going to run on a bunch of shit like a PC, a Mac, a Fire TV, an iOS, and Android.
So is Luna just a fucking... it sounds to me like it's just going to be a fucking...
Stadia?
Service at all. Like, yeah. Like...
Well, so the thing is, like, Stadia was like, we'll be on other things, but the only thing they've done is, like, Pixel phones and, like...
Yeah.
Chromecast Ultra? And they just haven't gotten their shit together. So, that'll be interesting. Luna will be integrated with Alexa. I do not care about that. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I think it'll do better than Stadia, but I don't want this also.
I literally don't care. Like, there's literally, like, no reason to do this. I think it's going to be a venture that loses them money in the long run. Not that, like, he has any problem worrying about money, but that's besides the point.
Who, Bezos?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, probably not. I mean, $4.99... And then, like, if the channel covers everything, so if I get the Ubisoft channel, I just get every Amazon or every Assassin's Creed game and every like Rainbow Six thing. That might be.
You
cool.
know, there's gonna be like a date limit. Like it's gonna be like everyone except the newest one.
Yeah, you know what?
Some
these
shit
are,
like that.
All right, so here's what I really wanted from these things is that I wish they would stop being their own service, and it was just like. Stadia works with your PlayStation and, like, look, pick it up on your phone and keep playing. Or pick it up from your Xbox and keep playing. I kind of wish they would do that and stop trying to do their own thing.
Be a service instead of their own.
Yeah. I kind of feel like that would be better, but it's never going to happen because Microsoft has the xCloud thing, which I don't know anyone that uses that.
Never heard of it.
You don't know the xCloud?
No.
So you could just play your Xbox games from the cloud and then play them on your phone or something. Stadia, but Microsoft.
Oh.
We're trying.
So it's like PlayStation Remote Play type gimmick.
Yeah, but like not shit or total shit. I don't know.
Remote Play worked perfectly. It's the only reason I could stream until I got a capture card from PlayStation.
Jesus Christ, I am so tired. I've been up since 4. We are doing this podcast later than normal, guys. You're gonna have to bear with us.
Literally, like, the only reason I could stream was I was using Remote Play to my computer and streaming from my computer screen.
Now you have a capture card, and now you're normal.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, like, it was crazy the way I had to have it set up to work. But it worked.
Whatever worked for you, my guy. So, that happened. Look, Luna, good luck, but I don't see it happening, my guy.
I hope you fail, because Amazon has enough money
Jesus
and they can go
fucking
fuck
Christ.
themselves.
All right. God, what about the other people that are like working at Luna and like want to do things?
I hope that like anything that the average person, not average, but like the person working on it has great ideas and gets hired by companies that actually fucking matter.
You're like the most sympathetic person in the world, Aaron. I really appreciate it. I am a tomato. Oh my god, I'm so red. Listen, this is a slow news week, even though it's been 2 weeks. Even though
it's because we're cutting out a bunch of the news because it was like 2.5 weeks ago, so there's no point talking about it.
I mean, I do want to go over like some of the Xbox Series X.
I really
Fuck,
don't
I
care.
hate
It's
this.
such a piece of shit.
All right, what do you want to talk about, Aaron?
No, you can talk about it because
Aaron.
you wanted to tell me.
Aaron, it's
you
okay.
had stuff you wanted to tell me, you fucking beautiful young man.
I mean, we did get to learn about the Xbox Series X and S, which everyone knows by now because we're fucking late to the game.
It's because we're old. We're slow.
We're old. We are old and slow. $4.99 for that giant refrigerator,
Which apparently is actually smaller than the PS5. I think
it's shorter.
Pictures
I don't
saw.
think it's like. I think it's way thicker. That's gonna stay.
I don't think it's way thicker. I think it's like because you can kind of see that it's not exactly like square. It looks like one side's a little bit longer. I think the skinny side is what the PlayStation 5 is going to be close to.
I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm actually more personally involved in a series or what's the word I'm looking for? Invested? I don't know. Excited about a Series S, which is $299. Granted,
only because you only want it for the gimmicky gimmick.
I only want it for Game Pass. That's all I fucking want it for, and that's fine.
You have a gaming laptop. Just use it for that.
No, because not all the Game Pass games are on PC. Like, that's the shitty part. But I do have Game Pass Ultimate, which means I could play it on both. So, like, I'm a fucking crazy person. So the backwards compatibility thing, which is not a clusterfuck at all. Shut up. I'm trying to see. So we have some. All right. So a lot of games coming out are going to work on Xbox Series X and Xbox One. We understand that, right?
I see what you did there. You made an X for the Xbox.
Whoa! I didn't even notice that. So there's gonna be forwards compatibility and there's gonna be backwards compatibility.
There's going to be butthole compatibility, too, because it's Microsoft.
Well, because the Xbox One currently supports 575 360 games and only 41 Xbox games.
Windows 10 on it, too?
They might as fucking well at this point. I don't know. So we've been over it before. There's all this fucking, what games work, what games don't.
Yeah.
And, it's still a mess. And you know what? I guess, you and I agree that it's kind of a mess, all this compatibility shit, right?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
So, somehow...
I think Xbox overall is doing it better than Sony, but, it's still all a mess.
I mean, it's all still a mess. It's just, I almost don't even want to bother with it. I just want to keep my PS4 and just put games in that.
See, I own 3 PS4s now, so I'm probably going to trade one in towards a PS5.
Actually, you know what? I don't have this article listed, but let me see if I can find it on my twatters. So I was listening to a podcast. They were talking about, how there's going to be Spider-Man Miles Morales.
The enemy, you fuck.
What, my Twitter?
I said supporting the enemy, you fuck, listening to another podcast. You should listen to only our podcast and give us multiple views.
So buying Spider-Man Remastered on PS5, there's 3 different ways you could play Spider-Man 2018 on the PS5. And they're all completely different. So...
Oh?
To buy Spider-Man, the 2018 game on PlayStation, you can buy it on PlayStation 4, right? And if you put that into PS5, it'll run as a standards backwards compatible version of the game, right?
Okay.
But it'll lack the PS5 specific enhancements.
Which makes sense, I guess.
Okay. Or you could buy Spider-Man Miles Morales for PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, which includes a free upgrades to Miles Morales on the PS5. So you can buy the Miles Morales game on 4 and then upgrade it to 5 if you put it in your PS5.
Okay.
You'll
Which would probably just download the 5 version, right?
You'll then have the option to pay the $20 to upgrade to Miles Morales Ultimate Edition to get Spider-Man Remastered, but you still have to own Spider-Man Miles Morales to start. Or you can buy Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate, which includes the PS5 version. Do you get all that?
Sounds good to me.
That's totally not confusing. So, I put this article up, and, I like the kid that tweeted back to me. He's like, it's not that fucking complicated. You're just making things to get frustrated about. Am I fucking really, though?
It's not super complicated. It's just stupid.
Well, it's all right. So maybe it's not super complicated, but you know what it is? It's more complicated than it fucking needs to be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It doesn't need to be here's this, but you can have this version, but if you play this version, you will get these features. But if you play this version, you get these features if you upgrade from this one. I don't even make a PS5 version of this game. Just look, the 4 version comes with this. There, happy, done.
I'm for it.
It shouldn't have to be that. And then there was another article I saw, but I'm not going to find it now. It's just every developer's doing it differently. And it doesn't make any sense. So, what's the point? I don't know what any of this means.
I don't know. It's
all
dumb.
So anyway, we kind of touched on both of them. PS5 release date. This is one that Aaron actually cares about. I might get a Series S just.
I don't even care about the PS5 right now, dude. I'm waiting for the second release, and I'm trading in a PS4 towards it. That's all I know.
So you're getting rid of your PS4?
I have 3 of them.
Oh, that's right, you do. Okay, well
I have 2 old PS4s, and I have a Pro.
So everyone, I don't remember if we talked about this, but everyone was shitting on Xbox that they're not going to even have exclusives for the first 2 years of it being out. Apparently neither the fuck is the PlayStation 5, and nobody's shitting on them for that. Because, like, they're going to have, like, games that are coming out in both, and I don't know why I even want this thing, because I wanted it for Spider-Man, but that's apparently coming to PS4 and 5 now, so why do I want that? I mean...
So, when we were talking about how Ghost of Tsushima was going to be the last PS4 exclusive, I was 250% right when I said it's only going to be the last exclusive because it's going to be on 4 and 5.
Right.
So I was 100% right when I said
you were.
that.
I don't remember if I contested you on that or not. Probably did.
I think you did at first, and then you're like, you know what? You might be right.
I mean, yeah. So, like, all right, when's it coming out?
I mean, it makes sense. Think of every system that's come out ever.
Yeah.
They always do for the first year backwards, like both gen games.
Right.
90% of especially the big name games.
Right.
Because they know they'll make money, and they don't have to put as much work into the older version.
That's fine. I get that. But, like, they came out and were like, everyone was shitting on Xbox for doing the cross-gen thing. And I don't understand why Sony gets a free pass, because it's more popular.
Because Sony still has better exclusives.
Sure, they do, but, like, don't lie. We learned that the controller is going to cost...
I'm not lying. I think it's stupid either way, but yeah. I'm still... They've given me no reason to want either system.
No. The controller is going to cost $70, which I think is fucking ridiculous. Like,
it's literally only $10 more than now.
No, it's $5 more than now. It's $65 for a controller, which is too much.
I thought it was $60.
I honestly, I don't.
I agree. I don't buy controllers unless they're used or if I get a deal. I somehow have 4 PS4 controllers, but that's besides the point.
Apparently, games are going to cost anywhere from like $30 to $70 now. Look, $70 is too much for a game for me. I'm not.
I don't think it is. For me personally, it depends on the game.
Well, so everyone says if we have $70 games, we'll get less season passes and less DLC.
We won't.
No, we won't.
That's not true at all.
Because the thing is, what would have happened if those things didn't already exist? Like, if we just said, hey, we're going to do $70 games, people would have been mad, and maybe we never would have ever entered season passes. But now that companies, like profit, they're just be like, we're going to do fucking both of those things.
They're making so much money off the season passes. Why would they stop doing it?
Right. So...
For fuck's sake, you and I have splurged on season passes before, and we barely splurge on stuff like that.
We bought one battle pass for Fortnite. I don't think that counts.
That's still buying one. We have still
but that was a free game. That was a free game that I was like, oh, look, you guys deserve some money from me at this point.
I get that, but what I'm saying, I'm not saying we're bad for doing it, Kevin.
I'm not saying that
even
either.
even you and I have done it.
I guess.
And if you and I have done it, people who shit on this system all the time, imagine the people who are okay with the system. They're going to keep doing it. Everyone's going to keep doing it. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So they know they're going to make their money. So why would they stop doing it? It makes them more money.
True.
It's shitty for gamers, but at the same time, it's a business practice that makes sense. I'm not going to shit on them for making their money.
You got to make money. I won't shit on them for that. But just as a personal Kevin, I don't want to pay $70 for a game. I don't buy games.
You barely pay $60 for a game now.
Very rarely do I pay $60. I pay $20.
That's what I'm saying.
Usually. So I'm not getting a PS5 till games are like $20. Good games.
The only way I'll get a PS5 is if it's a gift, which I could honestly see Anitra getting me one as like a Christmas gift.
I see Tina getting me one, and I would feel like shit. She's bought me a 3DS. She's bought me a Switch. She does not need to buy me a whole system. I love her to death, but I wanted to murder her when she got me a Switch. I said, because our budget was $250, and she just said, "Fuck that shit. I'm getting you a Switch Mario Odyssey, and something
That's
else."
dope, though.
I was like, "Why did you do that?" Now I'm an asshole, but I love her. So the Xbox article I had didn't have these specs, and honestly, at the end of the day, to me, specs don't mean shit if the games aren't fun, but I guess I'll read them here. I don't know how you feel about specs.
I think fucking specs are stupid because it'll tell you that it can run at 5 million teraflops per penis, and it doesn't mean shit to anyone besides actual tech people.
I'm really glad, we have all these giant specs, but the most popular game right now is fucking Among Us, which looks like it was, drawn in paint. So,
Among Us and on top of that, one of the most popular games of all time, which leads into something else we're going to talk about, is Minecraft.
Oh, we're getting there. So I'm going to read the stats that I care about.
That game literally looks like poop.
Oh, okay. So I didn't talk about this on the Xbox, but I guess we'll get to that thing later. So the console's going to have a terabyte built in, it looks like. I don't think that's good enough. I don't know how you feel about that. I think a terabyte's a little too small. Look, digital's getting bigger, especially if you get the digital-only system.
I say, if it's the digital-only system, and granted, now discs don't run from discs anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But, I don't know. I think terabyte starting off is fine because, especially with them using, like, the shitty proprietary fucking bullshit and all that, like, it's expensive.
Oh, you mean the other thing that we'll get to?
Yeah. Like, it's expensive, and I know, like, I don't know. I think it's fine. A terabyte should be fine. Not on digital, but
physical.
Like, you should be. I don't see people playing more than 9 or 10 games at a time, and most games, besides Call of Duty, run between 60 to 100 gigs.
Okay.
At least that's what they have been running in my experience lately.
So, this is just a tip that I've done. Guys, queue up your games. Just have installed what you're ready to play. Make a list. Things are ready to go. Maybe keep a couple of couch co-op games in there or multiplayer stuff.
That's literally like I have like 2 or 3 multiplayer games and then I just switch what I want to play or I want to play soon. Like I have like 10 games installed in my system at all times and I have like a little bit of free space if I get like a sudden urge like I need to install this.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like people have gotten better than that. People are always going to complain. I'm not really seeing anything else here other than it's going to support external hard drive, which we talked about. That's fine. Will it have a 4K Blu-ray drive? Yeah, it will. Do you watch movies? I don't. I don't know how you feel about that, but I don't really give a shit.
I don't watch movies on my systems really anymore.
I really don't. Let's see. Games at launch.
PS2 or PS3 if I really need it.
Yes. Oh, Aaron, speaking of which, while I'm reading off some bullshit. We'll get there. Never mind. I won't do it yet. All right. So will it play PS4 games? An overwhelming majority. It says they'll play that many games. So overwhelming majority. But that's not all of them. So fucking just don't. I don't like that. I really fucking hate that. I mean, look, I'm not sold on a PS5 yet. I'm waiting.
I'm gonna be real. The one I'm gonna get is PS5 when I get one. Because between PS4 and Xbox One.
I lost Aaron.
You can't hear me.
Nope, I heard from between the PS4 and the Xbox One.
Yeah, you froze.
Yeah.
Between the PS4 and Xbox One, I did not enjoy the Xbox One. I hate their interface. Like they're fucking.
Yes, I agree.
It's literal like, even the 360 was convoluted, but it at least kind of made sense.
The tiles? No, it didn't. Or like, the blades.
It was at least like cut up into sections that like you could find stuff.
You're talking about like the old blade one though.
I don't remember which one. The 360. I've only had one.
Yeah, but the 360
the original 360 one.
But that changed its menu so many times. Dude. So like you're talking about when it had like the silver blades at the side.
I just remember like you go left and right. And
okay, so that was the old one. Then it changed to like this Windows 8 looking motherfucker.
That's stupid. No, the old one. Like that one made sense at least. It was still convoluted and dumb, but it made sense. But the Xbox One, literally, like
I hate that menu.
It not only is it a dumb menu that's not very user friendly, but like if you do one thing wrong, it can kick you from the game, or you can open a different program immediately, or like app because everything's an app now. And I just think it's absolutely stupid. Like the PlayStation, if you hit the PlayStation button, you go to the home screen. If you click on an app, you go to that app, that game, that thing. Like it's all lined up in a row there, and then all the settings and other stuff is lined up in a row above it. Like it's super. Like I heard someone told me that the PlayStation menu was confusing. I was like, it literally is the most easy thing. It's easier than a PC.
Yeah. Like
that. Like that's the one. Like I had trouble with the PS3. I didn't really have trouble. Like I could find everything, but it was still kind of dumb compared to the PS4. I think 360, the old one, was better than the PS3's menu.
I like the PS3 menu, but that's me.
But like the Xbox freaking One menu immediately turned me off to the Xbox One the first time I turned it on. I was like, this is the stupidest shit ever.
I hate the menu. It takes me forever to find what I'm looking for. I haven't had the most experience with it, but it is what it is, man. I don't know. I'm waiting to to see what happens. But
like I said, I'm waiting until next year. I want to get it before the new baseball game because I'm a fucking mark.
well, it's probably going to come out on PS4 anyway because it's a sports game.
It is, but like next gen will have more options like they did with PS3 to PS4. Plus,
I guess.
This will be the first time. I think this is the year coming up. I don't know if it's 21 or 22. MLB The Show is going to be not just on PlayStation. It's not going to be an exclusive anymore.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. MLB.
It's literally made by San Diego Studios, which is a Sony company, but they're putting it to all the systems.
I mean, yeah, but Microsoft might be doing. Oh shit! That's what I forgot to put on the docket.
What?
Oh, fuck. Microsoft bought Bethesda. We got to talk about that, Aaron.
I really don't know much about the deal, and I don't care.
Oh, God. So we're not going to talk about the money deal, but here's all you got to do. Microsoft, we're transitioning. We're done now. All right, so I gotta find an article now because I want Steph. That's the thing.
It really doesn't matter. All
it does,
matters is they bought Bethesda. Everyone thinks they're going to make the games exclusive, and I'm telling you, if they were going to make them exclusive, they would have announced that by now. For the fact that it would help their pre-sales on the Xbox Series X.
Well, they
and
did
the fact that they haven't announced that it's going to be exclusives. At worst, it's going to be a 6-month exclusive to the Xbox, and then it'll be on other systems.
Right.
At
so,
worst.
So here's what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. They're going to come to Game Pass for free. Or those games. So all those games are going to come out day one on Game Pass. Still kind of a big deal.
Yeah, no, it's a big deal, but I don't care enough.
I mean,
personally.
fine. All right, but
I get it's going to help their sales. I get it's a big deal. But what I'm saying is people are saying it's going to be an exclusive. It's none of their games are going to be exclusive.
So you don't think they are?
No. At the worst, it's going to be a 6-month exclusive, and then it's going to go to the other systems. There's no way.
I'm going to make.
There's no way they're going to do that on games that are that big of sellers. So yes, if they make an exclusive, they'll sell more systems.
Okay.
But you tell me, what's more important? 100 systems or 500,000 copies of a game?
So, I'm not saying you're wrong, but what makes me question it, all right, so that game Deathloop, whatever Bethesda Studios making, they already said they're gonna honor their exclusivity with PS4 for a timed whatever, right? $7.5 billion is a fucking lot of money.
They didn't just buy Bethesda; they bought a whole entertainment company.
Right. So, but that's a lot of money. I know Microsoft has more money than they know what to do with. I understand that, but that's still a lot of money, and I really feel like if I just dropped $7.5 billion in cash, they didn't drop it in stock options and shit that companies do. Microsoft gave them $7.5 billion straight. That's a lot. I really feel like they're gonna make the most out of that money. So I kind of want to
realize making the most out of that money is not to make it an exclusive.
Maybe
make it it's not maybe. I can guarantee you that they will make more money putting it on multiple systems. Because
they might.
If they make it an exclusive, there's many people like me that still won't get an Xbox. But if it's on PlayStation, I will buy the game. There's more people that will stay like that and get the PlayStation because of other exclusives and would rather just buy the game, or they'll just wait and get it on PC because a lot of people have PlayStation and PC nowadays. Mm-hmm. And instead of going and buying an Xbox because of this, the amount of people that would change to Xbox because it's an exclusive is not as many people as would buy it on a PlayStation. And it's not even close. If it was close, yes, it would make more because they would be selling more consoles. But because it won't even be close, they will make more money having the game on multiple systems.
So, I mean, I think you're right. I'm just wondering
return on investment. I guarantee that they will do something with Bethesda that isn't exclusive.
They're definitely going to put them on the Game Pass. And they're going to probably stay on there.
I'm not talking about their big IPs and all that. I'm talking about they're going to do something exclusive with Bethesda. Kind of like how the Deathloop was Sony. They're going to do something exclusive with Bethesda that's going to be Microsoft exclusive. They're going to get themselves something creative from Bethesda because people love Bethesda and it will sell, that they'll make their own. But the big IPs that everyone loves already, they're not going to be exclusive. There's literally no way in hell it's exclusive, because if it was, they would have announced it by now to help boost their pre-sales.
So I'm not saying you're wrong because I hate this fly. Fuck out of here. I think you're right overall. I'm just interested to see where it goes, but I'm willing to make a pizza bet with you, Aaron.
A pizza bet.
So Elder Scrolls 6, whenever it comes out, because that's like the biggest one that could happen, right? We could probably agree.
That or Fallout 5.
All right. I'll go with either one of those.
Whichever one comes out first.
Whichever one comes out first, this applies. I will give it a year after it comes out, up to a year. I think after a year, we could say it's not going anywhere else, right? Let's say it comes out on Xbox and it's exclusive. Let's give it a year. If it doesn't go after a year, you owe me a pizza.
I'll buy you 2 pizzas.
Sold. All right, we're going to remember this. We'll order it to somebody's house, and you can tell me where you want it. I'll get you that shitty-ass Domino's Ohio-ass pizza.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Or you can send me out some frozen Connecticut pizza.
I'll give you DiGiorno's. I don't give a fuck.
Damn. That's rough.
It's not. I love DiGiorno's. All right, we'll see where it goes, but that was big news.
No, it's big news. It's a great move for Microsoft. They can do a lot. Just with Game Pass alone, they're going to make a lot more money.
I think they will.
Fuck
this fly. Flies are cunts. Oh my God, I hate flies.
I think people are blowing it out of proportion. That's all I'm going to say.
That's fair. What was the other thing I want to talk about? Oh, so remember how we were talking about terabytes are expensive and memory?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I saw that.
So the Xbox is going to come out with its own little 1 terabyte game drive for the Xbox Series X, right?
Yeah.
So,
isn't it like $200 or some shit?
Well, so the thing people are freaking out of is that that's a solid state hard drive. That's going to be the one that you can load games off of. Yeah. I've done some research. I've loaded some things up. That is true. It's also stupid expensive. But you don't want to pay that, you say, Aaron, right?
You can get the non-solid state hard drives.
So you can. You could still plug a USB hard drive into them.
Yeah.
I guess how it's going to work, by the way, this thing's going to cost $220 for a terabyte of space. Go fuck yourself. Agreed. I guess so what's going to happen, as I've heard podcasts and do other things. So if I get a USB stick or a terabyte hard drive, you could still store games onto that.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to transfer them to the solid state on the system to run them. So I think people are is that inconvenient? Yeah, but I think people are freaking out over fucking nothing, man.
For me, again, if you're just buying the game anyways,
delete shit.
Especially if you're buying it digitally, just delete and re-download.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
People are very scared of digital stuff, and I especially in the retro gaming community.
I get it that we had that meme that was in the game group not too long ago, the other day. And I get that technically in the documents, in the way that you're getting the digital games, it is a license that they can revoke at any time, and it has happened once in the history of gaming.
Yeah.
But even if they revoke that license, you still have the game downloaded. You still have it. So if you're really that worried, like you said, have an external hard drive, a cheap one, and just store it on that game, and then you can transfer it over when you need to. It's not that hard.
I think people, they hear digital games, and I think they think it's streaming, but no boogeyman is going to come to your system and delete the game and go, fuck you, man. That's it. The biggest, before it got remastered, I don't even remember if we talked about it, Scott Pilgrim, everyone was freaking out about that game and oh, you can't download anymore. This is why digital sucks. Should have bought it the first fucking time if you cared, number one. Because I can still go download it. It's a pain in the ass, but I can do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, never getting on a digital thing, but honestly, I don't think this thing's that bad because I can totally ignore it, is what I've learned.
Yeah.
So I'm glad
As someone who used to hate digital games and refused to play them because I always wanted physical and I was afraid of the digital boogeyman, I love digital games now. I still prefer physical when it comes to game series I love and certain things.
Yeah, there's always things you want physical.
But if I see a sale and I want a game and it's $10 on PlayStation, you bet your ass I'm going to buy it digitally. Why wouldn't I?
So, the only thing
that was a big freeing moment for me when I started buying digital games. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it was freeing.
It was freeing, dude, because it was I was always man, this is a really good sale, but I want it physical. What happens if and once I got rid of that stupid dumb fear, I was this is nice. I can just and the best part about digital is I don't have to switch discs.
Oh man, I'm such a lazy ass. I hate getting up.
Like it's such a little simple thing, but since have like certain games that are digital on my system and certain ones that are physical, I play the digital ones 10 times more because I don't like switching discs.
I honestly I hate it. I thought about buying Ni no Kuni on PS4 just because I have the PS3 disc, and I was like,
yeah,
I don't want to switch that out. Like
it was like $10-15. It's on sale right now for $10 or $15.
I already have it. I'm not gonna go buy it again. But...
Okay, I was saying like it literally is on sale on the PS Plus store right now.
So I got it. The reason I wanted to really get into this is because like my friend Jorge, who I love to death, he was talking so much shit about how it's like $220 for this stupid thing, and I was like, you know what? That is kind of dumb, and I'm happy we kind of waited a week for like this thing to come out.
Yeah.
Because now that I know from like podcasts listening to, you can use other hard drives like normal. You just have to transfer them, and people have done the speed test of like transferring, and like it's not that long. It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So like queue your
that
games
goes right
guys.
back. I would say that goes right back to the just think ahead. Like if you know you're going to want to play a game, just make sure that one's on the system. And then the ones that you're not going to play anytime soon have backed up.
I have 3 games in a queue all the time, so I'm ready to go. I make sure all those games are installed, that I'm ready to play them. They're updated. They're ready to go. Guys, digital games aren't that scary. But physical and digital can both exist.
As someone who is afraid of digital and would never buy them, it is a great moment when you start buying digital games, and I have a mixed collection now, and I love it.
So, you want to know the thing I never understood? This is another thing, just a little thing on digital stuff. Is people want to support indie games. It's like, oh man, I love the indie game. I can't wait till it comes out physically. Where the fuck do you think they're getting money from if you're like refusing to buy their game?
Exactly.
Like, just support them and hope they come out with a physical one, man. Like,
no, I agree.
Especially indie devs, they're pretty vocal on Twitter. Be like, hey, you guys planning on coming out with a physical? Oh, if we raise enough money, all right, I'll support you, you know?
Yeah.
So, hey, that's it.
I feel it.
I don't really want to talk about the Sony one because I looked into it and I don't think that's real, so we're just going to get rid of that. But, Aaron...
You said you know some things.
I know some things. I know my dad works at a company
called Mass Effect.
My
company is called Mass Effect.
So my dad works at Mass Effect. So here's the deal. I've been hearing some things on the old internets. I know you love Mass Effect, Aaron. Would you like?
I thought it was my least favorite series.
Well, you said Andromeda sucks balls and it should never exist, and you're like everyone.
Yeah, those were my exact words. Like everyone who thinks it's good is an idiot.
So there we go. Aaron just said it, confirmed. So you would like to play those Mass Effect games, which Aaron, I showed you this when we did an Evergreen episode. I thought I had to, but I bought me some. Oh, that's not right. I bought me some Mass Effect.
Good choices. Good choices.
I'm gonna play these.
Mass Effect 1 can be a little rough at times.
So I'm glad you brought that up, Aaron. So,
but it's good.
There's a rumor going around that BioWare, who needs a big W, they're working.
Yes, they do.
They're working on a Mass Effect trilogy. This has not been confirmed.
But, it's rough though because they're also working on the new Dragon Age. So like, hopefully, if they magically are working on Mass Effect 2, let's really hope they're not spreading themselves too thin.
Right. So right now it's being rumored to be called the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is going to be a trilogy of the first 3 titles. You know,
that'd be stupid. It should be like a Commander edition.
Listen, can you just fucking let it go?
I'm sorry if you're gonna do it, do it fucking right, man. So the whole thing is Commander Shepard. If it's about the trilogy, it needs to be Commander Shepard.
So the rumor is, first of all, this thing's not confirmed, but the rumor is there's going to be a trilogy of these games. But it's also rumored from my uncle that works at Mass Effect that the game's been pushed back to early 2021, and it's actually because, allegedly, of the first game. I guess there's like a big internal conflict that like Mass Effect 1 just is like so different than 2 and 3 that like they're worried people aren't gonna like it. So they don't know
Mass Effect 1 is straight up an RPG.
Right. So they're worried
it is
people
a shooter,
aren't gonna like
but
it.
It's a straight up RPG with like equipment and everything. The leveling system is straight up RPG. Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 streamline that shit and make it an action RPG where it's more of a shooter with RPG elements, whereas Mass Effect 1 was an RPG with shooter elements.
Right. I am sleepy. I am so sorry. So this rumor keeps popping up, and I don't know. So I guess my question to you, Aaron, Mr. Mass Effect, you are Commander Shepard, some would say. What would you want Mass Effect 1 to be, I guess? Do you want it to be like redone to like 2, or would you want it to be the same?
Personally, I'd want it to be the same. There's a lot of things about Mass Effect 1 that I really wish continued on in the series. I think Mass Effect 1 was the one that didn't have ammo for a bunch of the guns. It was like laser heat clips, basically.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
So like the guns, I think that was one that had that. There's like parts of the RPG mechanics I wish carried over that didn't. I don't know. Honestly, the issue with 1 isn't the gameplay to me. The issue with 1 is the repetitiveness of a lot of the side planets.
Mm-hmm.
Every side mission in that game, which it's side mission, it's not mandatory, but there's like 4 maps of stuff, and like it just keeps alternating, and there's a shit ton of stuff you can do sidewise, and like it's repetitive as fuck.
The first one?
And yeah, like just the maps in general, like you'll see the same fucking looking shit over and over if you do all the side quests.
Okay.
Like there's not much variety at all. And the exploring in the fucking car gimmick, I don't remember what it's called in the first one.
Exploring in the car gimmick.
So like each one has like a car, like a big tank type gimmick that you can explore planets in. The first and second one do. The first one's controls are awful.
Okay.
Like it's just not very good. I went in expecting that, so I was fine. I would like them to clean that up. I'd like them to maybe add a little more variety in the side missions, if they could.
So you want it to be a new game?
It doesn't really have to be a full new game. Like I'm fine with the gameplay being the same. I'm fine. The story is like, for a single player story, it's the best of the 3. The story itself is the best of the 3. Okay. I would really just want them to just kind of like add a little bit, like add a little difference to the story, not the story, the side quests. So it's not the same fucking shit. Or like literally, dude, there's like, so most of the side quests are you're exploring a planet.
Right.
Someone dies, you need to do something. There's like a building you need to go in, and then once you go in the building, it loads into like an inside area.
Okay. And
there's literally like 4 different inside areas for the side quests. And you literally get like all of them on one planet. So as soon as you go to the next planet, the side quest, it's the exact same shit. But the whole planet looks completely different. But for some reason, the inside of these buildings on different planets with different species all look exactly the fucking same.
So it's just an old game.
Yeah, like it's not their fault, but it gets repetitive. Like when I first played it, it wasn't a big deal because like it was all new to me. It was older, so like I was like it was okay. But it kind of kills the replay value, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. But like, would you think it'd be a hindrance to like? I get old fans. If someone would probably want it to be the same, but like,
I feel like for me, I don't think it would be. It's hard because there would probably be some shell shock from 1 to 2 if you're playing straight through, because 2 is so streamlined, and I don't know how a new fan like because I didn't even play 1 first. I played 2 first. I got into the series at 2.
Okay.
So I did 2 and then went back to 1, and it was kind of shell shocking at first, but because I knew I loved 2 so much, I was able to kind of go through it at first. But I think if you start at 1 and go to 2, now it would be pretty rough.
Gotcha. So maybe I should start at 2? I mean, I played 2, I just don't remember it, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, like it's 2 overall is the best game in the trilogy.
Not Andromeda? What the fuck, bro?
Stop. You know I think Andromeda is the worst of the 4.
I don't know. You said it sucked. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, you're right. It's the worst ever. Worst game ever.
All right. So
Anthem is better.
This oh shit. This Mass Effect rumor that I got from my brother at Mass Effect.
Brother, uncle, father.
Yeah, it's all the same guy. Don't worry about
it. Never mind. Okay.
I'm from Ohio. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, big oof, huh?
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Rough.
I know Anitra's your sister. It's cool. So
I'm not even from Ohio, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know what I said. So we'll see where this goes.
Fucking Maroon 5 over here.
I'm not, like, even if this thing comes out, I'm not gonna get it because I already own all 3. That's just me.
I will, just because I want them on an updated system. I don't play PC games, and I have PC. Like, I have them on PC, but I don't really ever play PC games. And then I have them on, like, PS3 or 360, one or the other. But, like, my 360 is not hooked up, and I don't like PS3. So,
wow, what a wrong opinion. All right, moving on. Hey, Minecraft Steve got announced for Smash Brothers.
I love it. All Smash fans are salty as fuck, and it feeds my soul.
So here, you want to know what actually made me angry? And I know this is gonna like maybe piss you off because you're a Fire Emblem guy. The only thing I saw on Twitter was, well, at least it's not a fucking Fire Emblem character. I was like,
bro, my favorite part was Fire Emblem was literally trending on Twitter.
I saw that.
Because of how salty the Smash community is about Fire Emblem. And it makes me so happy. As a Fire Emblem fan, it makes me happy.
I honestly
Every single time, I was like, I wish there was another Fire Emblem character and that they had a sword just to troll the community.
Well, here's the thing.
Fucking hilarious.
Minecraft Steve has a sword. So they got a sword character.
That's literally the first thing I said. I was like, he's still a sword user.
But imagine if he plays just like Ike, and he has the same moves, but Minecraft. So. Dude, honestly, like, look, people were.
I saw a lot of memes that were literally like Minecraft versions of the Fire Emblem characters.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh my god, they added this character in.
Another Fire Emblem character. What the fuck, dude? Like, honestly, I don't care about Minecraft. I've tried it. I had my fun. I was like, oh,
I'm not
whatever.
a fan.
But like,
I prefer Terraria.
But people are having a fucking meltdown. Just like, oh my god, Steve is so dumb. Like, who the fuck cares about Minecraft? Like, look, you may not like Minecraft, but like, you cannot deny Minecraft's a big deal.
Here is the reason, in my opinion. I know they said because it's like a big selling franchise, like big selling game, and it's one of the best selling games of all time. The reason they did this is because Smash Bros. At this moment is generally for people around our age and older who have nostalgia for the older games.
Yep.
There are some newer fans that are getting into it because there's parents our age that are getting their kids into it. But, like, bringing in this Minecraft character will bring in new fans.
Yeah.
It's going to bring in a younger generation of players to Smash. Whether people like it or not, Minecraft is, like, the biggest game in the world.
I would argue Fortnite might have overclipped it by now, but...
It's close.
Imagine if the Fortnite dude got... Oh my god, people lose their shit.
Dude, I would be so hyped. I'd be like buying that pass right now.
I would. You want to know what's like... I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
No, I was like, but like, I don't care about Minecraft. I don't care about the characters. I think it's cool they're adding like 4 different Minecraft character gimmicks. I don't know all the stuff. The creepers, the shadow dude.
Right.
Oh my god, I think it's cool that they're doing that. Oh. The stages look kind of cool. The little bit of stages I saw, like, it looks cool. I'd try it if I had it, but I don't have the pass. I literally just bought Joker because all I cared about was Joker.
Well, so I don't have the pass.
I should get Byleth.
I've bought every I think I've bought every character except one. I can't even remember who it is.
Probably like Banjo.
No, I have Banjo.
Did you not get Piranha Plant, or did you get it from the game?
No, I got Piranha Plant. I even bought the Dragon Warrior character, who I actually don't like that much. But the thing is,
so luck based.
He is luck based, and the thing is, like, if you don't know, like what those moves are in Dragon Quest,
yeah,
then you don't know what the fuck's going on. What was the thing I said? But here's the thing: he's also like Steve is also a fucking optional character. So like, what do people care? Like,
so here's my biggest thing, and why I'm laughing at the Smash community. When Ultimate was announced and it was coming out, they were getting 5 DLC characters. 5. The number was 5. They were told 5. Nothing more. 5. Okay. Then, they were pretty happy about the first 4 DLC ones that came out.
Yeah.
Overall, it was positive. Then, they were told a second pass is coming out. Oh my god, we're getting more characters. That's exciting. And then the whole community got pissed off that Byleth, the best-selling Fire Emblem character, one of the top Fire Emblem characters in Japan and the West,
what a piece of shit.
One of the top Nintendo characters in Japan, top 5 in Japan in polls, Byleth was top 5. Byleth was ahead of people like Luigi. Byleth was a top 5 character from all this time in Japan. So of course they're going to bring it to Smash. Dude loves Fire Emblem. He's going to do it. Plus, Byleth has like they used all the lords from 3 houses, so he has a whole bunch of different weapon sets, and it's kind of cool. But that's besides the point. Right. And people went crazy, like, oh my god, this is the last character of the past. This is so stupid. Blah, blah, blah. You just got announced you're getting, 5 more characters? Like, you're getting double the amount you expected. So you're not going to like 1 or 2 of them. You might not like 4 of them. But you're still getting 10 characters now. Get the fuck over it. Like, it's not all there for you. You think I like every single character in the game? I think Banjo-Kazooie is fucking stupid because I don't care about the game.
The thing is,
I'm not going to go complain about it because a bunch of other people love them.
It's also, again, an optionalized character.
Exactly.
In a game with like 80 characters, if this one upsets you, just fucking
don't get it.
Yeah.
Or if you bought the pass, get the fuck over it because you got the other 4 that you like.
So essentially what we've learned is that people that play video games are never fucking happy.
Bingo.
Yeah. What else is new? Aaron, I got to ask one favor though. I got to poop.
I don't have favors.
Okay.
Bro, we have 2 things left. The Q&A is going to be short, and the other new thing that you get to explain.
All right, I can try to make it.
It'll literally take us less than a half an hour to be done.
All right, so you're going to do the Q&A while I find a game coming out that we can work.
Oh, so we're starting Q&A first? Okay.
Yeah, do Q&A so I can.
We'll end it on the new gimmick. Yeah. Oh no, I lost my thing. I have to go find my thing now.
Oh god damn it, Aaron, I have to poop so bad.
Make a time mark. We're gonna have to cut like 5 seconds.
No. We gotta fill the dead air. Aaron, do it live.
How are we filling the dead air?
Do it live.
What are we doing live?
Okay, wait.
Why does E equal MC squared?
Because your mom sucks. I don't know. Hold on, I think I found.
She probably did at one point, but not anymore.
Hold up, the game. Aha, got him. Sex is funny. Oh shit! This already has a Metacritic score. Shit, this doesn't count.
Oh my! Yeah, you're literally gonna have to get games that aren't out because they do the Metacritic.
No. I was gonna do one for Crash 4. I don't think this one has a Metacritic score. And if it does, oh my god, this would be great.
You still have to explain it. Like you can explain.
I will.
Do it right now.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Do it. I found the Q&A. Which one are we doing first?
Q&A. Go ahead.
All right. So the first question is: when will Cthulhu rise up from his eternal slumber and drive all of humanity into madness?
Oh my god, I regret doing this so fast. I would say it's 2020, right? So let's say.
Is that the Christmas gift from the world to us?
Okay, I found the game. Yes, it is. I honestly know.
So there you go.
Let's fucking just end it now.
I think
Cthulhu.
That's probably why 2020 has been so crazy. Is like it's getting everything prepared for Cthulhu at the end of the year.
Oh, okay. All right. When I do this, how many games do you want to do?
I'd say do 3, so it's an odd amount. So there's a tiebreaker. Like we can't both get 1.
No, well, it doesn't matter. This is gonna be ongoing, so it doesn't matter.
But what I'm saying is like so we can have the winner each week type thing.
Okay.
We got to finish the Q&A though because we started.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Next is why are we alive?
We're alive so we can find a reason to be alive.
Wow.
You didn't expect me to fucking get deep on you, did I?
What is our reason to be alive then?
Dude, that's individual, man. You got to find that out yourself. I can't help you there. But when you
find yours, bro?
Mine is to be a great husband, a great father one day. And
this dude's been a husband for like a week and is already saying his whole life is being a husband.
And be a jiu-jitsu black belt, motherfucker.
He wants to bush jiu-jitsu buttholes?
I said to be a jiu-jitsu black belt. Fucking okay, dude.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, asshole. All right, I found...
All right, so the next one is, how can something come from nothing? How did the universe come from nothing, especially when our DNA is so complex, and yet order cannot come from chaos, and something cannot come from nothing?
I don't know, because you touch yourself at night? Like, what the fuck do you want from me?
You touch yourself at night?
Yeah, like, what do you want?
Adam, because you touch yourself at night is the reason the world is here.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that?
Okay, I think I found...
All right, I'm almost done.
Okay.
This one's you. Thoughts on the antics around the 24/7 championship? Because I don't watch wrestling.
Look, I love R-Truth to death. I think R-Truth is a funny guy, but they need to do something better with that. That belt means nothing. It was a funny gimmick at first. It was like the PG version of the hardcore title. But, like, it always ends with, like, a surprise roll-up, which, I mean, I get it, because you're supposed
That's
to...
the joke.
Right, I get it. But I can already think of a funnier joke. All you gotta do is have R-Truth, because he's gonna have the belt. He's up to, like, 47 title reigns, if they even count as that, right? They're always a surprise roll-up pin. How about this? Somebody comes backstage, tells R-Truth the funniest joke he's ever fucking heard, and he goes, ah ha ha, and he slaps the table. I want a ref just to be like, he tapped out, new champion. I thought of a new gimmick right there. Fucking give me money, WWE.
Thoughts on game series with annual releases, i.e. Sports and COD. This is the last one. Wow. All right, Kevin hates our Q&A confirmed, guys.
I know, I just have to poop. Look, annual releases, I get they exist. Would it make more sense
I hate them.
Well, would it make more sense for us as consumers to have one game that gets, like, updates and you don't have to, like, maybe you pay $10-$20 for? Absolutely. But what did we talk about before? Corporations love their fucking money, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And honestly,
but I mean, look at Assassin's Creed though. Assassin's Creed's a good example of how yearly releases can almost kill a franchise, and then just taking a step back, rebreathing, thinking it through, taking the extra year can completely save a franchise.
So it would. And like for the thing is for sports, like even if you don't like it, it kind of makes sense. Like I fucking get it. But
yeah, because
it doesn't need to. But like Assassin's Creed, there's no reason for that to be every year. You're not going to create a good story every year.
Yeah,
it's not gonna fucking happen.
I think a big thing with sports games is I feel like for me personally, it should be every 2 years would be fine. That's enough time for them to come up and actually like change things
in sports.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like sports games, because like if you go every 2 years, like in Madden, NBA, MLB, whatever, there's generally enough updates to the game that warrants it to be different.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to, like 3 to 4 years, but like 2 years would be enough, I think. The issue is, and I feel like we'd get more updates if they did that, because a lot of the issue is you have this team. So say this is the first sports game they're working on ever, this team. They work on this game, they get the game out. Well, every sports team has Ultimate Team. So now a group of those creators are still working on content and still adding things to the game. And then you have another group working on updates for that game. Yet they're also another group, or that group, if it's a small company like San Diego Studios for Sony,
right,
are all working together on the next game that they have about a year to get out, but they really have about 9 months to work on it, because then the game needs to be about 90% done 3 months before it's released, so they can do the beta, they can do whatever they got to do to make sure it's ready for the release date. So they really only have about 9 months to work on it. But if you really think about it, they're only really working on the game itself for about 4 months.
I'm losing you with how fast you're talking. Holy shit. You're like, you do the game on this, but then the game is the development of this.
So year to year, they have a year. So they have 12 months, right?
Yes.
The game has to be ready about 2 to 3 months, like 90% ready 2 to 3 months before it's out, because you need to have the time to test it, make sure it's good, and then ship it out to everything a week or two early. Because usually most places get the games like 2 weeks early. So that cuts out 3 months. So now they have 9 months to work on the game.
Okay.
But part of the team is still working on the previous game for the first 4 to 5 months the game is out.
Okay.
So cut out 5 more months. You have about 4 months of time that they get to work on the game 100%.
Yes.
The rest of their time is either put to other things, or it's split up between 2 games. Now, if you did that same thing every 2 years, you would have more like 17 months of solo time. Just adding 1 year, you go from 4 months to like 17 months. And all you have to do is just do roster updates and do little updates the next year. Add little things, and I don't know, I think it would be fine.
I think it would be fine. I think we're just so set in this way now that like...
Yeah. No, for sure. It'll never happen.
The only time you get a difference, like the MMA games, like there's no like seasons in MMA. So like doing it every year is like kind of hard. But even like from UFC, like I played UFC, the new EA UFC 2 to 3, nothing fucking changed. And I was waiting to see like, because the only thing I hated was the grappling. I thought it was a bad system. So I looked at 4 and I was like, it still looks the same. They just changed some buttons. So they're like, oh, it's the same, but more inconvenient for me. So I don't want to do that.
I just wish like sports games would be every other year. I think we'd get more additions. We'd be able to have more, like, because a lot of the issue too is there's so much focus on the online of like competitive and like the ultimate team stuff, because that's where they make most of their money.
Right.
So because they only have like 4 months to work on the game, it's hard for them to make those different and then still get to the other offline modes that a lot of people love, like in baseball, Road to the Show, and franchise. Madden franchise has had a lot of issues this year, and a lot of people are pissed because the franchise is exactly the same as last year and the year before, but it's because the team literally has 4 months to completely make a new game. And so they're going to reuse the resources they have, and they're only going to update the parts that make them the most money that needs to be different.
Yeah.
So franchise gets like one tiny update per year, which if they had more time, I guarantee there'd be more updates, because a lot of like San Diego studios, the ones that make MLB, are very big on communicating with fans now. There was a lot of outrage, and like they've become a better company as whole with communication, making things right, and all that stuff. And they've talked about some of the plans they want to do and that they want to get into the game. But with the short cycle, it's hard for them to get those in, make sure that they're working, because when you add a whole new section to a game, and what if it breaks your game?
True.
Then it could take you a month or two to fix, and then what if you have to scrap it because you can't get it fixed? Now you just wasted 2 months on a mode of your 4 months thing, and now there's not, like, you just lost 2 months of time of work. So like it's hard for them. You're going
fucking in on this
because I'm very passionate about sports. I love sports games, but like I understand I understand both sides. Like I hate that they're yearly, but like at the same time, like I understand the business side. But I also hate that people shit on devs that they're yearly, when really it's the major companies, and the devs are just working on something that they generally love and want to make better, but they're under such strict guidelines and time. And like I said, like if they add a mode and it's broken and they can't fix it and they have to cut it, they just wasted a month or two on something that's not even going to get released, and they couldn't do anything about something else because they were so focused on that. So like it's just a waste of time, and that's like half their time right there of solo time with the game.
Passion. So like, I love your passion though.
What?
I love your passion for it though.
Yeah, it's just like I get every side. I just wish they would split, like even every 2 years, though I'd like it. I personally think 3 to 4 would be like the sweet spot. But every 2 years would make a huge difference, and you would get more upgrades each game.
I think your best bet as a as a consumer is just yourself, take it upon yourself to just do.
That's
every other
pretty
year.
Much. So what I do is I buy every year in MLB because I'm a stupid mark. Madden I generally buy every 3 to 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then soccer, FIFA, I buy about every 6 years because I'm not a huge soccer fan, but I love, like, the game's fun. And NBA is about the same, every 5 to 6 years, unless I get it for free from, like, PS Plus or something. Because, like, I enjoy NBA games, I enjoy FIFA games. I'm not huge into the sport. I'm not a huge basketball or soccer fan, but the games are fun. I enjoy sports games. I need to try NHL. I haven't tried that in a long time. I haven't played that since, like, 2005. But, yeah, like, so for each game, for, like, the more I like the game, the sport, the more often I buy it. So, like, baseball is my favorite sport by far. I'm a stupid mark. I buy it every year. Even when I say I'm not going to because I'm mad at devs or whatever, I know you will. I'm going to. Yeah. I know I will, deep down. It's the main reason I'm going to get a PS5 is because I want to play next gen MLB The Show. I'm not going to lie. That's the 100% reason why I want it.
I mean, everyone's got their reasons, man.
What?
Everyone's got their reasons to buy a new system.
Yeah. But like Madden and all those will take forever. But now, all right, last thing, because you need to go to the bathroom. And we've been talking for like almost an hour and a half, 2 hours.
You know, weirdly enough, the poop feeling went away. I just don't want to stand up now.
Yeah, as soon as you stand up, it's coming out.
So I got this, I won't lie, I got this idea from Kind of Funny. They are predicting all the PS5 games coming out for launch. They're predicting their Metacritic scores, and they're doing like some weird Price is Right rules. I don't fucking like it. It leaves too much room for one-upping each other. So I had an idea. Actually, the way your head was tilted down, you looked like you had the perfect emo haircut, and I wish I could have screenshotted it right now. But, like, the light was only on your hair, so you were like, oh my god, darkness. Like, oh my god, wait, don't move. Alrighty, Aaron's gonna be an emo kid. I'll send it to him in Discord. It didn't work. So
I've always been an emo kid.
So here's the deal. I like the idea of keeping an ongoing tally. Let's see how good me and Aaron are at guessing the Metacritic scores of games. So we're going to do 3 this week. I mean,
3, okay.
3. And it's going to go by golf rules. So essentially, the more points you have, the worse you're doing. So we're going to guess the score. And
is it going to be the difference between what you guess and what the score is? That's the point.
So, like, say the first game, I say it's going to be an 84. You say it's going to be an 86. And the game gets scored at an 86. I get 2 penalty points, we'll call them.
And I get 0.
You get 0. You're winning.
But if it's an 85, we both get 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So
it's just how far away you are.
Right.
Got it.
So what I would like to do is maybe a couple days before we'll pick 3 games and you can watch trailers and you can see the gameplay.
Okay.
Oh, this looks like shit.
This one we're doing completely live. He literally just chose the games.
Right.
From now on we'll be a little more prepared, but
this is the first one. I think these are going to be pretty easy.
Also, please remind me, I want to make a poll tomorrow for the next Fight for all.
Right, yes. It's not a brawl for all, it's a fight for all. All right. Aaron.
Freedom Fighters for all.
I just want to preface this first one. It is a sequel to a very anticipated game. The first game came out the same day as Death Stranding itself. Like, how unfair is that to Kojima? Like, he never had a chance. But Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix is coming out.
What was the rating of the first one?
Is that what you're going to go by?
I'm just curious. I'm curious.
I can't spell Nickelodeon. Hold on. Kart Racers. The Metacritic on the first one.
What was it?
Is a 41.
40. What are they? Are they out of 100 or out of 50?
100.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know it was that.
So, I would look up a video now, but we're going to do this fair. And also, by the way, this is me and Aaron's honor system. No one's going to go in and edit their scores, right, Aaron?
I didn't plan on it.
Good, I'm not sharing this document.
I didn't. I didn't even know where we could edit it.
Great. Listen, I'm just looking at it. I'm not looking at any trailers. I'm just looking at this. Like, Nickelodeon Kart Racers, the first one sucked. I'm going to guess blindly a 52.
Bro!
What?
I was going to say a 53.
All right, you can do 53. Is that what you want to get?
That's what I was going to say. 53 is what I had in my mind. I was like 51 to 53.
All right. So we'll see where that goes. So essentially, let's say this game...
I feel like they're going to one-up it barely.
So for reference, if it comes out at a 50, I get 2 penalty points, we call them. Aaron gets 3. And then I am winning. So it's golf rules.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, Aaron, you might know Karate Kid, blah, you know, very cool.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax off. Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid Saga Continues is coming out.
Is that supposed to be based on the show, or is it based on, like,
the show? Game? I think it's the show.
Okay.
It is going to be, just so you know, an beat 'em up, 2D beat 'em up.
Okay. What's it coming out on?
On PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. This one has a summary. Choose a side. Embrace your destiny. The fight is in your hands now. Choose a side. Master your moves and embrace your destiny in an epic beat-em-up adventure inspired by the show.
I just want to see what it says real quick. I don't want to see. Is it Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid Saga Continues?
Yes, that's the one.
I just want to see pictures of it real quick. That's all I want to see.
Whatever you want to do. We're going in blind here. It has an RPG-like dojo progression. So what are you trying to be, River City Ransom? I'm getting a 65 feeling from this. I'm gonna lock that in.
65 on the dot?
Yeah.
I'm thinking because... When does it come out? How long?
This comes out... October 27th. So this one might just be hanging in the balance. So we're going to have to update this
I
one.
think with how well the show's doing and how much people love it, I think it's going to get a little bit of a nostalgia type boost. I'm going to say 72.
Okay, so I should put the release dates out for these. And Kart Racers,
we can check them up.
Yeah, I think Kart Racers comes out the 4th. So
did you explain the whole belt gimmick?
Oh yeah, so for
championship
anyone
belt.
on the video, check this out. Look at this shit. If Aaron's the champ, he's got that little belt. And if I'm the champ, I'm gonna have this little belt. And it's gonna be cool. Stitch drew him. Shout out to Stitch. Great art.
Great boy.
I had this idea
boy.
and we just rolled with it. I was like Stitch.
Literally in like 3 days, we were like, let's do this.
Aaron, what's your
Kev's been killing it with ideas lately.
I got ideas. What's your guess on this, Aaron? 2D beat 'em up based off the show. What's your score?
Oh, I said 72.
Oh,
I said it's gonna get that nostalgia. It's gonna get that nostalgia boost.
Okay.
Because the show's doing so well, the Karate Kid nostalgia. Like the new season, I think comes out soon, or it just came out.
I have no interest in Karate Kid. I was gonna do Crash 4.
I don't either, but
I guess Crash 4 comes out tomorrow, and I had no idea.
No.
I didn't
The
even,
score already. What was the score?
yeah, it was like 82 or something like that.
Dude, I was literally gonna say mid 80s.
Yeah. The last one, which is just random. G.I. Joe Operation Blackout, Aaron. The summary. Yo, Joe. G.I. Joe and Cobra are back. G.I. Joe Operation Black is a team-based third-person shooter where you play as your favorite characters from Team G.I. Joe and Team Cobra. Play with 12 of your favorite characters from both sides across 17 epic campaign story missions. It's got co-op and PvP multiplayer. The third, I gotta look up what this looks like. All right, I'm doing it.
That's what I'm trying to look up right now.
I'm only looking
it has
at
its own website.
Oh, good. That's always a good sign.
I'm just looking at the website. I'm just looking at I'm not watching the video.
You don't. I mean, look, if you want to watch a video real quick, it's just the only reason I would say no is just because dead air. But like,
That's fair.
I'm gonna look at screenshots for this one.
That's why I'm just kind of scrolling through real quick.
Um,
Kind of has a like a comic book type feel. It looks
oh
very
my God,
Fortnite-y.
It's cell shaded.
It's very Fortnite-y.
So but
It looks like it's G.I. Joe cashing in on like Fortnite type stuff.
I don't see that going well.
I don't either because like, all right, so I see critics giving it a good score because critics are going to be a little bit older and into G.I. Joe, but I see the user score being lower.
Yeah, but we're oh, by the way, we're going by critic score. We're not going by users.
That's what I'm saying.
Because users are cunts, and they'll just rate anything 0. So we're not going by users.
But that's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking, like, in my head, I think an older crowd might be into this if it does well, because G.I. Joe used to be the biggest thing.
I'm not going to lie. That cell shading makes me want to play it.
It looks nice.
I kind of want to get it. I'm going to see how it goes first, obviously.
Does it has split screen?
Apparently it has split screen.
Dude, I just saw it. Like they just showed. I just saw it.
You know what? That's pretty cool.
That sells you right there. I'm actually gonna go 76.
I'm gonna go 68.
I was originally gonna go like in the high 40s, low 50s, but I was like, you know what?
Wait.
Looking at it,
Wait, I said 68. I'm going 69. Nice,
bro.
All right, so we will in theory be recording on
Wednesdays,
the 7th. So we only have a score for one, but this document is going to keep going. So we'll replace one game and we'll just, we'll keep it going.
I think that's it though.
Yeah,
I think that's all. That's all
good.
we have. We did all the gimmicky gimmicks. We did the Q&A a little earlier.
Yeah, I'm sorry this episode was a mess. We got to get back into it, guys.
We just gotta get in the groove. We literally haven't recorded in like
3 weeks,
a month almost. Yeah,
it's been busy. Some of us got married.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, what a nerd.
Only losers get married.
Nice, got him.
But yeah, no, I think that's it. Appreciate you guys for listening. If you could always, leave a rate, review, all that stuff. If you guys want us to read reviews, let us know. Follow Frenemy Fire on Twitter, please. I really, really, really want to get that up a little bit.
We have to. We got to do better.
We've been slacking with promoting. We've been slacking on our personal pages promoting and that. Billiam sucks. When we slack, Billiam slacks because he can get away with it.
Fuck Billiam.
So yeah, please, 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 if you listen to this, follow Frenemy Fire on Twitter. If you have a Twitter, I'd appreciate it. Follow us, Aaron Norman, ARNNORMAN, Console Kev.
I wet my pants.
Console, he does that too. Console Kev on Twitch. If we get Among Us streams going, I might be streaming again. Aaron Norman 93 on Twitch.
Just stream again. Just do it. Just please play something.
I have a schedule in front of me that I've just ignored because life is
because you're you mostly.
No, like literally, I made a schedule. I was following it for like a week, and then school was just like,
oh, just like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
literally what
Wow.
happened. It's there right now.
That's a normal person thing. That's fine. That makes sense.
But yeah, follow us on that. Again, rate, review, all that fun stuff. And this will be out soon, and hopefully
by
we get
tomorrow.
on a schedule again. Hopefully we get on a schedule again.
I'm gonna edit tomorrow morning. I gotta take a poop and a nap.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Peace.